This is a Rogue Media Network production.
Welcome to the show. You know, in every community, there are businesses that quietly become the backbone. Companies that grow alongside the people they serve, adapting, innovating, building relationships that last for generations. And today we are talking to one of those success stories right here in Central Texas. CTWP has been serving businesses for more than 4 decades, dating back to 1979 when it first opened its doors as A.B. Dick Products of Waco. And what started as a single location has grown into a full-service office technology company with branches all across Texas, bringing organizations of all sizes, helping them operate more efficiently and cost effectively. From copiers, printers, to advanced office solutions, CTWP partners with some of the most trusted names in the industry. That would be Canon, Xerox, Lexmark, and more, to bring the latest technology to businesses right here at home. And that commitment to excellence has not gone unnoticed. CTWP recently was named to the prestigious ENX Magazine 2024 Elite Dealers list, placing them among the top office technology providers in the country. That's just wonderful. And their owner, David Willie, was featured on the cover, recognizing his leadership, vision, and dedication to building what they proudly call customers for life. And so joining me today is David Willie. It's a pleasure to have you here.
It's good to be with you. It's been a long time. We used to do a lot when you were doing your television show, and here we are. It's great to see you and let you talk about my company. Makes me feel good. But we've been very blessed, and the big thing is great people. Yeah. You don't have a company unless you have great people. I have one person. Well, we started with 3 people in Waco in '79. Wow. I can't believe I'm that old. And the guy's still with me.
Really? See, that speaks volumes to me.
And then we have a lot more that are 40 years, 35 years, 30 years, 25 years. In fact, half of the company's over 20 years old. So the biggest thing that we're wanting to do is grow.
Sure.
And I'm sure you are aware how difficult it is to find people today.
I hear that from so many business owners that sit right where you're sitting.
We are
They're saying
desperate.
It's hard.
You know, where are the young men and women that have a burning desire for success and want to grow in the world and make money and participate in society and help charities and do good things and be involved in their community? And we try to install that in all the offices that we have. And so far, all of the offices and the management there lives that way.
Yeah.
And we do a lot of charity. In fact, we're the only copier company in the state that spends a lot of money with the Cancer Society, school programs. I can go on and on and on. But why we do that is I'm blessed that we have a successful company. We're doing well. So I want to give back. And I give back as much as I can. We're asked a lot of things to donate. We give copiers away to churches.
See, those are wonderful items for auction or whatever.
And they are. And then we give churches that don't have much money, help them get started. We'll give them a copier. Or if somebody has a bad problem in that, we do it. But the main thing is, if we had more young people to get into this social media stuff, which it's way over my head, and I don't know exactly.
It's the new thing.
We need these young ones to show us how do we get to do business with the young people. And they're taking over. They got to, because we can't stay in this forever.
Right.
And hopefully these people we're advertising regularly. We advertise in local employment agencies. We advertise on Indeed and a few other places. We're not getting a lot of response, but the few we get. We just hired a person for San Angelo off of Indeed, and we've got 3 in Waco that we hired, and we hired a Brian young man. So we're trying. We need to grow. If we could I need 10 more salespeople. That's hard to believe, but if I had 10 more salespeople statewide, we'd really be something else. And we're one of the oldest, but we're one of the largest independents left. Very few independent people. You know, everybody's getting bought out. I didn't realize all the plumbing companies, and then I don't know.
Certainly in broadcasting. We saw that,
and then I didn't know this until I found out about 6 months ago. All the veterinarian clinics are being bought out.
Really?
In fact, 2 or 3 dominant ones in town are no more. They're owned by a big banking conglomerate, and that's everything.
Wow.
Dentist, medical.
Oh, yeah. Well,
they're all just getting bought because there's so much money in this country. I don't know if it's going to work, but I mean, I have a vet friend that they came to him, offered him a fortune, bought his building, bought it all, gave him a check, and he didn't even want to stay. He's gone. And they brought in young vets in there. So that's just an example of how many. And they're after me all the time because we have such a population of customers throughout Central Texas and West Texas and East Texas. They'd like to have all those customers we have. And I'm not ready to give that away, and I'm not ready to let my employees go, because if you get sold or get bought,
right,
then the first thing they do is to save money, they chop the employees.
That payroll is what.
I'm not doing that. So
well, kudos to you.
I got to stay with these people. They got me here.
Yeah. Well, and you mentioned, advertising, and you are a sponsor of this show. So thank you very much. We appreciate it.
We put a really nice.
Yeah, but it is the new media. I mean, we all are doing this new thing. So it's great. So let's go back to the beginning.
Sure.
How did CTWP get its start? What has fueled its growth over the years, David?
Well, I'm pretty blessed because there's not many industries or businesses that are still doing similar products and sales in my life. So I've always been in copying and printing way before there was anything to talk about. I left LSU, got hired by a company called A.B. Dick Company. You might not even know that name.
No, I was not familiar with that.
They were the largest duplicating company in the world, even bigger than Xerox back in the 50s and 60s and even into the 70s. But they would not, let's say, keep up with technology. They didn't believe that a screen or a disc or things like that would work. And they eventually not
to their peril.
Anymore. It was terrible. So I was able to, I did a lot of work with the owner, very brilliant man called Albert Blake Dick. That was his name. And Albert, the Fords and the Edisons all were family together. They even named their children, their cars, or other things like Edison, Dick, and all these people. So he was a really good guy, and I started running businesses for him around the country and taking bad businesses and making them good. And he told me one day, he says, you've been telling me you want to get in your own business. Well, I have Waco, Texas available if you're interested, because I'm going to sell this business to a big company out of England. I said, come on, man. So he did. And I ended up in Waco. I was in San Antonio.
Had you ever been here before?
Not much, not much. And when I got here, it was a shock.
It's a little different now.
Back then, they only usually had one industry, and the rest of them weren't welcome. So when I got here, they said, hey, we already got somebody doing that. We don't think we want you. So that's what caused me to go other places. I went to San Angelo, and I went to Bryan.
Oh, okay.
And I opened up there, and then back to San Antonio, where I originally was from. And Texas A&M took off. They were so open-minded for us. We now still are one of the largest suppliers of copiers for Texas A&M.
Really?
And wide formats and postage and shredders. We do a lot of other things other than copiers. But the progression of starting in 79, the luck is we went from analog to digital to fancy stuff. The stuff I sold back in the 70s and 80s, well, 80s and 90s was junk compared to what we serve today.
Yeah.
And my biggest competitor was Xerox, and everybody's competitor. And now I'm a Xerox dealer.
Oh, there you go.
So
I'll let them join the party.
yeah, so I bought a company that had Xerox and I acquired it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're a good product.
Oh, yeah.
All the products that I sell I wouldn't sell it because then we go out of business. They all work well. We have great customers that like our different products. So the progression has been, I'm very blessed to still be in an industry that has grown from the before me, the 60s. And now here we are today, still needing to put ink on paper.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that is still going to be a need.
Churches, schools, you
right.
got to have paper.
People
And-
still want to hold that bulletin in their hand,
and
or
I
whatever.
I have not yet found this paperless society yet. It
Right.
hasn't happened.
And I get that. People say, I don't want to keep killing trees or whatever. And there may be some of that. But still, people are going to want to have official documents. They're going to want to have their last will and testament
Look
on
at what
a
you have in your
piece of
hand.
I'm old school.
Yeah.
I see people using their phone. I have had times where, you're doing something on the phone and then a call come in or something and it go, whatever. I don't trust it. And
Well-
these reporters, sorry, I'm still dealing with some stuff in the air. When they would use their cell phones with their script on it.
You can tell
Now,
it.
I'd have
Yeah.
a piece of paper, old school
That's right.
notebook with
That's right.
points on it. I want to be able to look at it and know it's right there.
Well, we need to still put image on paper. Look,
Oh, yeah, you do.
Here, this company has a big copier from us that does color and does all kinds of fancy work. It's hooked to the internet, hooked to your printers. It can do so much things.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's a wonderful product made by Kyocera. Kyocera is a big deal. One of our biggest customer groupings around the state is schools.
Yeah.
We most probably have more school districts than any other copier company in the state. We have hundreds of them, from San Angelo down to Bryan and Corsicana ISD and Waco
Wow.
ISD
Oh,
and on
good.
and on. So you have to really be able to give it quick, immediate response. They need and demand it. And we give lots of good service to the schools and universities, and we're working harder and harder to grow that business. So
Oh, yeah. Oh, over the years, with the growth of your business across the state, were there some key moments that come to mind that kind of helped shape the company?
no, just technology changing, and we were able to
Right.
stay with it.
Yeah.
So a lot of companies didn't do it. They just didn't stay. They said, I'm not going to change. I'm going to go that particular way. Like we started selling, do you remember a mimeograph machine?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then in school you had,
And you can smell that ink smell. I mean,
Well, no.
some things just stay with
in
you.
school you would have tests that were done with these
I know.
and you'd smell it. Well, that wasn't a mimeograph. That was a spirit duplicator.
Okay.
And it used alcohol to
Right.
push this aniline dye.
And it was purple.
On,
It was purple ink, yeah.
It's aniline dye, and it pushed it onto the paper.
Okay, so that was the duplicator.
And yes, and then the mimeograph, which Albert Blake Dick's family invented,
Really?
that was the unit that you made a stencil. And
Okay.
you typed it, or you wrote on it, or you used a stencil maker, and you put it on a cylinder, and the ink poured through the holes that were made in the
Right.
stencil and put it on paper.
Now that's what I remember
Correct.
turning. Yeah.
And then
yeah.
and then he went to electric. But
Yeah.
the thing about a mimeograph machine, it lasted for 15 or 20 or 30 years. It
Oh,
never
yeah.
broke. So I'm sure that the Japanese, when we came to America, said, we're not going to make anything that lasts more than 5 years.
Yeah. How
And
do
they
we how do we keep making money? in that
Yeah,
way?
so
Yeah.
that was an amazing story. So here we are from ink and no more ink. It's all digital and it's all powder. It's toner. So, and it's a mixture
Right.
of different colors that the equipment does when you're wanting color or just straight black. It's in putting it on paper. Some is by heat, some is by pressure. So different technologies, but all digital processes.
How interesting. Your motto is customers for life. What does that mean in practice? I mean, you mentioned all the school districts that
We
depend
got
on you.
look. Let's put it. Every customer you lose, you have to get two more to break even. So the simple thing is keep your customers.
That's right.
Don't lose them.
Don't lose them,
Make
yeah.
sure that all of them are happy. We are emailing people regularly. We're calling them. We're thanking them. We're wanting them to do more business. And also something it's helped us grow. We sell wide format printers, which does banners and posters.
Oh.
We also are big in shredders, and that's important because that saves a lot of money instead of having a shredder service. And we're now in the postage machines. So originally, Pitney Bowes owned the postage machine business, and they got sideways, and basically the company themselves got out of it and let other dealers have it. Now we're doing a different brand, and we're selling a lot of postage machines, just like a copier, 5-year lease, and you put it in your office, and then you have to deal with the federal government on the money and the postage. But it's a great product. So that's helped us grow our business because we can go back to customers and say, hey, why don't you get a shredder? Why don't you get a wide format? Why don't you get a mailing machine? And that has helped us grow.
And it helps those businesses then to kind of streamline too,
And
be more efficient.
And we're in it to, exactly, more efficient and save money because usually they're spending more money than they should be. We can show them we can save them money.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing that I want to emphasize before you kick me out of here is
We got plenty of time.
I want everybody to understand we're local. Local is important.
Yes.
We keep our money in our communities. Our payroll stays there. We own all of our buildings. We pay all the taxes. There's not another copier company in here that can say that anywhere in the state of Texas because most of them are from New York or New Jersey. I think that's it. And yeah, that's it. That's where all the headquarters are. And when you're writing a check to these companies, it ain't staying in Texas.
No.
It's going out of state. We try to keep it here, and then we try to put it back in the community.
Oh, so good to know. A lot more I want to talk to David Willie about CTWP. We're going to take a quick break, but I need to tell you that today's show is, in fact, brought to you by CTWP, your copier company with 7 locations in Central Texas, CTWP. Stay with us. There's more of the show ahead.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Allen Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years $3, 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair, May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Alan Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues or those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. And so I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
And we are here with David Willie, who is the owner of CTWP. And I'm learning so much more about the copier business, and I love it. And we appreciate, again, your sponsorship of the show. But in a world where so many businesses kind of seem to be transactional, how do you build those long-term relationships with your clients?
First, you have to have good people to take care of that account. The sales people that are involved with my company, once they make a sale and get the account, they just can't just walk away. Hey, thank you, bye, talk to you in 5 years when the lease comes up. They have to stay in touch. We have to make sure that the service is good. We have a dispatch program where any customer throughout the state, when they have a service call, they immediately contact a dispatch. We have a lot of machines that are hooked up, and we know when they break.
Oh,
we
really?
know when they need toner. We do automatic shipping.
Yeah.
But the major thing is when they do have a problem, we have a response time where the technician, we know when the technician got there, how long they stayed, what they did, and when they left. So if any customer is saying, hey, we gave you a bad service, we can go to the dispatch
it's all
department
documented,
and say, no, we really didn't. If we didn't do something that you didn't want, let us know so we can fix it. So the process is you have to keep the customer for life, and the way you do that is making sure that when they get ready to get a new product, that they're going to want to stay with you instead of going someplace else and spending $50 less because somebody from out of town that doesn't have an office anywhere,
right,
and don't have any expenses and don't care about giving anything or helping anybody, then they do it. And then sometimes we've lost some accounts. Then they call us up and say they're sorry. They should never have done it.
Should never have done that.
I can't help you on that. But
well, let's go a little further with it. Can you share a story of a customer that really kind of sticks out in your mind?
Oof. We have so many wonderful customers.
Yeah.
I guess the one that we do so much with, Waco ISD, they're wonderful. We've been with them for so long. The county, but we do so many counties. And even before Scott Felton, all the Jim Lewis and all those people, we supply them all their copiers. We work hard to make sure that they like us, they want us, they respect, and that's one thing about McLennan County and a lot of the counties, they respect local businesses. They buy from local businesses, they support them. Why would you buy tires from not even Dallas, New York or Oklahoma or somewhere? Why not buy them here and say, listen, this other company is going to is a little bit less, can you do better? Let's keep the money and the people doing business here. Why lose it? It's sad to think that they'll buy like all the forklifts that are made here by Time.
Right.
Not forklifts.
The
lifts,
right.
the buckets.
Right.
Why would you not? Time, those are wonderful people. That's still a local business.
Sure.
My brain's going bad. The street sweepers.
Oh, that's what I came up with. Timco.
Timco. The young family, the young still own it. They're great guys.
Right.
And we do business with them. But
do you?
But the county buys their product, and that's what's important.
That's what keeps the economy strong.
We need to keep the economies in all of our cities going. And I was in Marble Falls yesterday. We have the school and we have the city and we have a lot of businesses there. We've only been there for 4 years. We're growing. If you haven't been to Marble Falls lately.
Oh, I love Marble Falls. Yeah.
It's that river, the Colorado River, and the growth there since I've been there is unbelievable. So many people are coming there, tourism. They're trying to compete with Fredericksburg. And Fredericksburg, that's a unique place too.
Yeah, that's very, but it's kind of changed.
It's changed a lot, and it's brutally expensive, but I like it. So I'm trying to hope that the chamber and all the people in Marble Falls will take a look at what's happening there.
Yeah.
We do a lot of business in Fredericksburg. A matter of fact, one thing to blow our whistle about is that we just was awarded PEC, Perinalis Electric Co-op, which I bet you don't know this, Ann. They are the largest co-op in America.
Really?
Electric co-op, and supposedly in the world. They have a tremendous amount of the state that they supply electricity to. And I didn't know they were that big. So we've put 12 cities with copiers in it. They had an out-of-town company. We pushed, they're out of Johnson City. And they have a beautiful place in Marble Falls and other places. And we pitched local, being there, supporting the community. We also, when you're electric co-op, you're a member of the co-op. We said, the company that you're doing business with right now isn't a member of your co-op. And some young people started thinking, hey, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Then we got a chance to quote them, and they kicked those people out. Now we're in, and that's very exciting.
There you go.
So a lot of people don't know that they're that big. So
that's news to me. No,
we're
that's
working
wonderful.
on all the other co-ops as well. That's a great reference.
Yeah, a beautiful part of the state, though. Wonderful part of the state. Well, the copier and office technology industry has changed so dramatically, though. So how are you seeing CTWP staying even ahead of the changes?
We have to. The technology, it's A copier hasn't changed that much. It's what they can do.
Uh-huh.
You can run software in these units. You can do legal packages, accounting packages, medical packages. You can scan to the cloud, scan to the internet. You can do all kinds of really neat things with the product that you couldn't do before. And every day when something new comes out, we're there to offer that because everything's hooked to that company's computer or mainframe or file server or whatever they're using. You just don't have a copier now that's just sitting there doing nothing. It is hooked to something. So then you have the IT departments that are involved, and you have to stay up with these bright young men and women that run the IT departments.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to make friends with them because if they don't know you, they won't do business with you.
Yeah.
So they don't like old people like me, but when I send the young people in there, they'll go talk to them and do business with them. So we have to keep doing that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What are businesses often the most surprised about the modern copier business? I mean,
the quality of what they're getting.
Uh-huh.
If you could see, well, you should. I'm sure you know the quality, the color, the neat things you can do. And by the way, before we go, is that we sell printing presses. A printing press is no more than that machine that you have here in this office, but up to 20 and 30 feet long. You can sit here right where you are on your sofa. You can program via your computer and it'll make a book. And when you send it to that printer, it'll come out a printed book at the other end. So these units start at a couple of 100,000, can go up to 500,000, but they can produce thousands and thousands of books or millions of prints a month. And we have not a whole lot of those, but we have some schools and some bigger business at Texas A&M around the state.
Baylor has its own press. I mean, I think of the different major institutions
we're hoping that one day
have that.
Before I get out of this game, I'm begging to do business with Baylor. And I'm working on that.
Well,
but
that's
the size of
interesting.
this room, we have a printer that's this long that we just installed in Corsicana.
Really? Well, I talk to a lot of authors on this show, and so many of them they're self-published.
Right.
And I think they do it through Amazon. I don't know how they do it, but it sounds like a good opportunity for a local business.
Well, there are some good local businesses here that have
to
print
print a book,
facilities,
yeah.
and it all depends on whether they can afford, because in this business, you have to do volume. So just to print 10 or 15 or 20.
Like, I don't know who's going to buy my book. Yeah, right.
So some of these smaller authors want 100 books to start with.
Right.
So getting bound, the binding is so expensive. So they'll end up doing ring binding or other things until they're successful, and then they can go out and challenge a print company to do business with them. Page numbering, slip sheets, different color interfaces, type of paper, the cover, the stock. There's so much involved in making those decisions, but we are in that game, and that is what's helped us do more, because one of those machines is worth 10 of the other machines I sell. So I'm trying to get these young salespeople to realize anybody out there with a big printing equipment and needs to upgrade it, that's what we do. There's not a lot in Waco, but San Antonio, where we have a very large office, we're on 410, which is close to the airport, and we have a beautiful place there. And we do a lot of business out of San Antonio, have been the schools, and we do print shops and things. So, and in Corsicana, we have our own big print shop that we print products for everybody around the state. So that's pretty cool that I bought a print shop, and then we sell the copiers out of there as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Well, you do partner with major brands like Canon and Kyocera, Xerox, of course. I know how to say that. So how do you decide which technologies to bring to your customers?
That is a great question. Okay, let me tell you how that worked. We have Canon, Konica Minolta, Kyocera, and Xerox. It's impossible for a salesperson to sell all that.
Right.
And what we have,
they have to know what would be the best fit.
Well, we have multiple offices. So what we do is we really only let one office sell 2 brands.
Okay.
We don't want a salesman to have his brain screwed up by not doing what to offer.
Right.
So So why do we do that? So that I can keep all of those brands under our name and not have competition coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So in San Angelo, we only sell Kia, Serra, and Canon. Waco, we sell 3 brands. San Antonio, we only sell 2 brands. So we make our quota, we get bonuses, and we get the respect of the vendors. If you don't do a lot of business with these vendors,
Right.
we can't get good
They'll
pricing.
shop around too.
And we can't get pricing.
Right,
And they'll
right,
give it
right.
to somebody else.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a very, no one's ever asked me that before.
Well, good. That's good. So innovation is so important for you to keep your company competitive
Every
after 40
day,
plus years.
every day.
Yeah.
We now have wide formats. I think you understand what I'm talking about. These are units that can print as wide as 44 inches down to 24 inches, as long as you want. High gloss, special, outside banners.
Right.
It's similar to the wraps that you see on cars. So we don't do that, but it's close to that.
Interesting.
And that has been a really big game changer for us because we now have a company called KIP, and you can do, we have one customer that does like 10,000 feet a month of these posters, 10,000 feet. Just think how much they have to be printing, and high gloss color, gorgeous stuff.
Beautiful, yeah.
Banners, but if you're doing posters for the walls, and if you ever go into a lot of these stores that have framed pictures, most of those are done on a wide format.
Okay.
So
makes
there's a
sense.
lot of reasons for that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure you've heard of blueprint machines. No?
Oh,
Look.
well, yes.
Okay, well, those are
I mean, I just
gone.
remember Daniel Blueprint
There
here
you
in
go.
town.
They were called Blueprint because it was like that Spirit duplicator. They used the blue ink that they put with aniline dye onto paper. Well, that's
Why did they do it that way?
because that was the only technology that they had back then.
Okay.
And now it became dangerous because those are a lot of chemicals.
Yeah.
So eventually somebody came up with making a laser type product that could put the image on regular paper. And here we are today. No more blueprint. It's all black and digital, and it's called wide format.
So kind of like the way of the buggy whip.
Amen. It's all
You know,
changed.
that is what happens. Well, you have deep roots here in Central Texas with CTWP, and you give back to the community. Let's talk just a little bit in our last few minutes about that. What does that mean to you?
Well, it makes us feel good. We think we're helping people that need help.
Yeah.
Also, I'm in a ranching business too.
Okay.
I'm in a cattle business.
All right.
And we raise on the ranches grass for the cattle. Right now we're doing oats and wheat, and we had this drought, so it's terrible.
Right.
We also have corn, but I'm in the Wagyu beef business. So my breed is directly from Japan, and it's specialized meat, and the meat is high end product. I'm sure you've had some of those.
My mouth is watering now.
$150.
Thinking about a steak. Yeah.
It's the marbling.
Right.
And that breed, when you cross it as well with other breeds, you still are able to get the marbling.
Yeah.
And the beef business has exploded. And because we have a shortage, we've had droughts, and we have greedy people which are selling all their heifers. So we're not building a back herd, which we need to because they're selling them for meat, and we need to grow the business. So the prices have been by fires in the prairies that have burned up the grass, droughts, and a lack of farmers growing more cattle. We need, so I'm constantly, and I can't grow anymore because of the land size.
I'm glad to hear that you're doing that. I recently talked to Becky Lindsay
with
Brazos Landing. We were talking about, why is it beef has gotten so expensive? And she gave a beautiful explanation.
Shortage.
Yeah.
And people want it. And also, here's another thing. There used to be 3 varieties of meat: select, choice, and prime. Okay. So select is really not really edible. It's cheap. It's not, it usually doesn't have a lot of any kind of value. It's just really chewy. So you need to boil that, but that's gone to ground meat, and you mix it with some fat.
Right.
Choice has 3 layers of choice: 1, 2, and 3. third being close to prime, and then you get into prime, and now they've even ordered, used to be three divisions of prime, and now it's the fourth one, which is called Super Max, and it's got so much marbling in it, you might not like it because it's most probably 50% marbling.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
But that's what the Wagyu Brazos breed brings to other breeds. So I do a lot of halves. All my bulls are pure blood, and I cross them with other animals. And then I have some pure blood, but those are for breeding. People buy my bulls and buy my heifers so they can have some for themselves. And I very seldom sell pure bloods for meat. We sell it for breeding. But it's a wonderful meat and a great steak, and I'm sure you've had some of those.
Oh, listen, I was not expecting to talk about ranching and beef with you today, but that's fascinating. I'm just so happy to hear you're doing that.
The copier business allowed me to be able
here you go.
to grow myself in other ways. It's a good thing for my brain, because after I've been beat up by salespeople and customers, then I can go home and look at cattle, or then we can deal with them. And, you know, you have to care about the cattle business, because when a calf gets sick, you have to take care of it. You can't put a printed board in it and make it well, where a copier, if it breaks, you can put a part in it. Well, animal is more of a human involvement, where you care about if you don't care, you don't need to be in the business. You know, so we are constantly watching, monitoring, making sure that there's no calving problems, that we bring them in twice a year and give them all the medicine that's required to make sure they don't get sick. We don't do the horrible antibodies that people put in them. We don't do any of that.
Oh, that's good.
We don't do implants. The cattle that you're getting is basically medical free, except for wormer that we pour on them and a few things to keep them from getting other items like blackleg. But you need to come out and see my place.
I would love to. And now I understand why you're interested in veterinary.
Yes.
The veterinary issue, for sure. Well, it has been so much fun talking with you. I like to end these little visits with it's a sort of a questionnaire, like the late, great James Lipton would use on Inside the Actors Studio. And so this is my take on it. So I'm going to ask you, David Willie, what is your favorite word?
Fight.
Okay, good. What is your least favorite word?
No.
I've heard that a lot from people. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
People. You can't be your own self. You have to get inspiration from other people. You have to see people being successful. I love watching young people growing up to be successful. I like helping people. I like taking care of sick animals to make sure they get well and go on in their life. But there's a lot of things that excite me, but life, and I'm very blessed to have what I have and still be good and healthy and strong. And I continue doing that, and I hope I can do it for a lot longer.
Amen. So what turns you off creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Failure.
Yeah.
Seeing people that could do a lot better in their life and instead run it into the ground. You know, life should be a positive thing, not a negative thing. Yeah. And there's so many negative people in this world that cause so many bad things to happen. If you stay positive, things are a lot better for you when you go to bed at night and when you wake up in the morning, instead of complaining about how bad you feel or how this person did this or did that. Positive. You got to be positive every day to be something or somebody.
What is your favorite sound?
Sound. I don't know how to answer that. What would that, like, what kind of sound?
I don't know. What?
My favorite sound is to hear cattle in the morning mooing early when the sun's coming up. This morning when I was out there early with my new Catahoula puppy working cattle, and the babies are calling for their mama, or turkeys now. Turkeys
you
are
hear
in
'em?
breeding season, and I have lots of turkeys in the backside of my ranch. So if you sit on the porch late in the day when the air is a little heavy and you hear them making all those beautiful sounds,
Oh, wow.
that's
I
cool.
love that. I've never heard that before, and I love it, love it, love it. What is your least favorite sound?
You know, I used to know those things. I don't think about least favorite. You know, everybody says scratching on a
Oh, yeah.
blackboard.
You know, it's so funny. A lot of people don't know what a blackboard is.
Oh, that's true.
Everything's whiteboard.
Well,
So you have to be a certain age to get it.
or no board at all.
Yeah, I know, or no board at all.
Screeching tires.
Yeah, okay.
Because it could be behind you coming towards you.
Yeah, or there could be a crash.
Right.
Okay, you seem to have found your calling early on and just, flow with it. But was there a job or a career or something you thought, I might like to do that, or I would?
And I'm going to tell you, when I started this, I was extremely successful all along the way, and there wasn't any reason for me to get off the road and get in a ditch and look for something else. Because the industry kept growing and the excitement of it growing, and my success and the company's success made me say, why would I want to do anything else?
Okay, well, that's good. That's good.
It's totally great.
Conversely, is there a job or career or something that you're like, no thanks, I would not want to do that. Let somebody else do that.
That's an awful hard question too.
Hey, I'm full of hard questions.
But Ann, I've never thought about something like that.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, usually I get immediately, but anything to do with blood. I don't want to. I don't want, or anything. If you have to work outside, I mean, just different things.
I don't mind blood at all. I guess I would not want to be an embalmer.
Okay, all right, that's good. I can see that. One last question then.
Yes.
When you arrive at the pearly gates, what
Yes.
do you want to hear the Lord say to you, David Willie?
You did good. Even though you did some things bad, the good were better than the bad.
Okay.
Come on in.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a delight.
And it's been good seeing you.
Yeah,
We've
you
known each
too.
other for so long.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen you. I've seen you on television. I've seen you in some events. I should go up and say
I
hello.
know.
Anyway, and I wish you a wonderful vacation. I know you're having a 50th anniversary.
Yeah, right. We've got a big trip planned. So
Well,
you do a lot of traveling and just enjoying the world. It sounds like you're enjoying
Blessed.
life. Yeah. Amen. Me too.
And remember, the only thing you have is your health.
That's
it.
right.
Really, truly.
That is right.
I know it more and more. I have so many friends that have health issues
Mm-hmm.
and getting operated on or split open and things like that. If you stay healthy, that makes a whole lot of life go on down the road happily. Yes, ma'am. Amen.
Well, thank you again so much.
Well, thank you. This has been great.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I have.
Stay with us. There is more of the show ahead.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Allen Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues or those sort of things. Because the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. And so I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Alan Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
I had a panic moment running my hands through my hair, and that's when I found Keeps. Keeps gave me the results that I was really looking for.
I definitely felt a lot more confident once I saw my hair coming back.
Keeps has given me the control of my hair back.
Get your first month free at Keeps.com.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
This is a Rogue Media Network production.